All right, good morning. Monday, January 31st, last day of the month. Major indices are still monkeying around here. So we seem to have like a morning sell-off here, but IWM, the small caps, seem to be in divergence if you've noticed. If you notice here, look at it, see the difference? Interesting, interesting. So we're looking at FGI, IINN TKLF KSCP. So so it started with yeah, we started with the KSCP halt. So then all of a sudden, everybody's attention kind of went back over to the FGI stock, which now has been halted. But I liked what I was just about to place the order, and I actually made a mistake. Sorry, excuse me. I made I pushed the wrong order type, right? So I pushed a limit order at 565, and I was like, "What's going on? How come it's not working?" Like, it usually fills me like right away, right? And now I was like, "Oh yeah, because we were supposed to be waiting on a limit price. We're waiting for the price to come back down to it." So I was like, "Oh, I had to quickly cancel it." Um, but now we're halted, so that kind of sucked. Yeah, already looking at a 5% miss. So depending on the halt duration, we should be, this is coming up on a 5-minute halt. We'll see how this works here in 20 seconds or something like that. And there it is, off halt with a 5-minute halt. Is it a continuation or is it going to be a sell-off? Ooh, tough call. Look at this. Let me zoom in on that for you. That sucks. Now it's halted again. This whole last week's been a mess, so everybody's just trying to get in on something, and this is what's going to happen. KSCP. Sorry, so here it is here, Nightscope. Nightscope Robot Show comes to Fort Worth, Texas. Yay. The company brings its technology. There's no charge to attend the robot show. It's a robot show. The show just starting at 10 o'clock. Nightscope Advanced Security Technology. Based on the silicon, builds security robots to deter, detect, report. So it's building cops. Crazy. Oh wow. So these little droid R2D2 motherfuckers are supposed to stop crime? This is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. This is like Total Recall. This is a fuck up in the making, isn't it? Look at this thing. What if I just tip it over? Yeah, here's the different models, sorry, of and they can do it with in the rain and stuff. So crazy. It's robot cops, right on. Okay, it's just an IPO as well. So the other Friday or whatever, it ran up a bit. Um, I don't know, man. Robot cops. Do you really think that's something? It's up to you. Here's FGI. It's another IPO. I couldn't even get any real information on it. So we'll see if this turns around after the halt here. It's tightening, but the volume's increasing slowly, potentially decreasing. Again, Monday, used to be one of my best days, but it seems like I'm out of the groove in the morning here. You gotta be able to react fairly quickly. We missed this one at 65, so you could have been in profit now. And then KSCP, we'll see if it does the double halt there. See how this is going to want to push through, and see those tail wicks too. Let me zoom in on that a little bit more for you. I know that's a bit of a problem. So we should see an increase of volume here if this really wants to go. Um, yeah, we have to be mindful of these levels here. It's actually right on top of and without seeing that it's an IPO, I can flip out for you. I can't get any levels for you, right? So I can't help you with that. This is the best I can do. Is it gonna work? Plus, I couldn't even get what the heck the company does. So okay, here's the KSCP robot cop. Um, bunch of sell orders there were already stacked up into the machine, and that's what you get. Now, if it can beat this, we should probably look at a trade to get in. It's a tough choice though here. A lot of negative volume coming in. KSCP, yeah, there it is on a different view. Lots of negative volume coming in. So, FGI is going to be halted for another couple of minutes. Sorry, it's not halted. It's just doing the mess around. So sometimes it'll pull back like this. I want it to take support off the halt level. That's an important level, right? I really want it to take support here. And then if we were going to enter, we'd probably want to take a trade here at about $6.20. Maybe even a little early, like 6.15, 6.16. You can kind of see it right there. It's a little bit tough. But do we take a trade or do we sit out because the overall markets are still kind of messing around? And here's the overall market chart. I can jump out to a bit wider frame for you. So this is the yesterday's action overnight, and then up a little, right? There's another press. Get all three of them in the same similar spot. I don't know if that's going to work. And here's our robot cop kind of coming back. Robot cop's coming back. See, other than the chasing aspect of it, like, really, like, I don't know, you probably missed your move, right? Now, saying that it'll go another 150%, but by the way, we're up, 39% right now. And here's the FGI pulling back and see how it didn't hold that halt level? So, and once it did break that halt level, see that? Watch, fell open, right? Sorry to jump around like that, but we're also looking at IINN. This is a previous winner. We've actually got a couple of videos on this. Yeah, you can't forget when you're in the zone. So we'll see what happens here when this one comes out of the VWAP. See this? This is, I like this pattern a little bit. I want it to come up and then show that the bulls are in charge, right? So it can keep going. Yeah, and then sometimes it just you see where the patience comes in. You have to be wow, right? That was a 12% drawdown. Holy. So, wow, 12% drawdown. I wish I was watching that. 16% in all its entirety. Whoa. I wish I was watching that. Look at that. It happened all within 3 seconds, too. That would have been really interesting to watch on the DOM. Crazy. So be mindful when it gets up into these certain levels that, yeah, wow. Sorry, and here's the FGI kind of just pulling back after we missed that halt line. And now KSCP might do something, but I mean, look at that pullback. You got to be really careful here. This is moving a lot of volume too. Yeah, and this is an extremely strange profile here. It's got the point of control way up at 2420. You know, on where I have my settings, but wow. See how it's shaking everything? And here's our major indices. So we're still trying to track this KSCP. I just don't know if it's going to want to do it. It is 10:33 a.m. and we are touching and we're seeing a VWAP reaction here. Interesting. Here's kind of the bigger picture. There it is dialed in a bit. See the reaction? That's all we're looking for is a reaction at these levels, right? So we'll just keep waiting and watching. Pretty happy with the way things are going this morning for sitting on my hands. I'm telling you, you have to do this a lot more than you think. Because the last thing you want to do is do something stupid. Because in real time, every time, it makes it extremely difficult. So again, yeah, making good decisions here. Just sit on your fucking hands, man. Like, yeah. I don't know what to say. Well, maybe we'll look at IINN when it approaches VWAP and see, you know, what it's gonna do. I'm really leery about what happened here. That was a 13%. The body of the candle was 13%. The entirety of the move was 18% of that. That's just amazing, man. And it didn't get halted, so know who you're playing with here. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it really quick and nimble. Like, I have a feeling. Like, look what happened last time. It pushed through the VWAP and then dumped. So we'll see if that happens again. Let's measure the tops of those. Sorry, if this is a long video. $3.25. $3.25. So I'm not saying that well, that very well could be a line, which we should probably mark. But at the same time, I'm suggesting that there's that type of similarity going to happen in the candles. Once we push through, if we don't get through that level, like not that level, but when this makes that level, I'm going to want to see it, I don't know. We'll see what happens when it makes that higher high thing with the VWAP breakthrough. So now we're watching, sorry, so the high of that, 311, high of that, 311. So now, let's see what I'm saying, how it matched it. I want to see what it does now when it gets through that. So I don't know, we might want to take a trade. See, we were thinking about taking a trade there at 311. We would have got fucked. So this is what makes it tough, right? The reaction of what's going to happen here. Do we take 311 again? What about 312? It's not going to be that much of it. That was a tricky turnaround candle there. Do you take it at 312? Sorry, we had to take it there at 312. It was at the very last of that 1 minute, so I don't really like how that happened. I didn't really... Even on the execution, you need to see 100 things at the same time. It's really difficult. Now I'm looking at it, my stop looks extremely tight. Hopefully we can get a push before we get ripped. Shit, this may not work. Shit, I might lose $100 here. See that bottom there at 309? If it breaks that 308, we're in trouble. I would assume you'd want to keep it this tight though, just to just to make sure. Shit. And watch it push out of here because my stop was too tight. Fuck. You're a... Thanks for nothing. You... Well, man, we'll have to review that one big time. Where was that stop? That was too tight, and I knew it. 305. Look at it. It came down to 305. Really, we could have set it to 303. Let's see what happens, though. Or we could have taken profit there. What were we looking for? We had 312 entry was late. Oh, look at that. It was stopped at 303. So 312. So yeah, in that 1 minute, if you had been a ninja, you could have gotten 2 or 3%. Wow. See? You could have got 2 or 3%, but when it got up here, when would you feel like, right? You're right back down at it. So again, this wasn't the greatest, smartest play. You should have been sitting on your fucking hands more. God damn it. Sometimes when I say this, it's not about winning. Sometimes it's about losing too, because it's not what you trade. It is how you put the trade on, man. It's the executions of it and where you put the trade together. And watch this turn out to be a very disappointing chain of events. Yeah, and there it is there, $105 loss, and our attitude has changed. Yeah, and it's 10... Yeah, what is that? 10:48, 49, something like that. Well, we closed the position at 1046. And you know what really sucks is because, you know, ultimately everything else is failing. Everything else we were watching was failing. And this is going to be one of those ones, but I just didn't play it right. And now I feel like I'm going to be chasing it. And really, we need to just sit on our hands. And fucking, watch this work too. But anyway, well, this is at least we're recording it so we can watch it and learn from that volatile fucking. Let's get back to this one here to show that volatility in that. See those candles there? Look at it. That's what made up that one candle. Did you see that? How it went all the way up and all the way back? That's exactly what that candle is right there. So, would you been able to get out of this? The question is, why didn't you have your stop at, 299, 299? We could measure that, right? We wanted 312, and you're saying go to 99. So that's a 4.5% kind of stop out. So, I'll switch the view, and I'll show you it in detail. Here's that one big candle here in a little bit closer up detail. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, and here's the whole move. God damn it. And I just strung that line across there. It isn't that interesting. It didn't quite break that, so I don't know. I feel like if it doesn't touch it, it's going to want to touch it, and it's going to want to go through it. So, do we take the trade again at 320, 325? 321, yeah, it was 325, remember? Yeah. Son of a... such a tough thing. But again, I'm just talking to myself now, and it's just like... Well, I could be talking to you if you're listening. But I mean, the pattern really didn't work. See how it's not really working? It's kind of like, it's like so grinding on the VWAP here. And we already had a fuck you from the VWAP. So, I don't know. I guess the pattern, okay, see, so we're fucking around on it. Coming back. I kind of want to see it go back and come, like, just the time, you know what I mean? You got to have your patience. Because we want to see it come back, go there. So where do you take the trade? Because ultimately this could go... I don't know, maybe all the way up to 360. So let's measure where that is. 360 from here to say, sure, look at that, 10%. So you're wasting 10% because you're impatient. I'm still trying to work this out 100% as well. So if you want to walk through it and if you want to, be part of this journey, you have to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Tell me what you want to see. If you don't think this is the right stuff to look at, then let me know. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, and you have this one also from the morning there. TKLF. Apparently, it's the worst of the worst. We'll see what happens. So we ended up getting a trade on TKLF. We're going to move that stop up as quick as possible. This is pretty volatile. I want to take this right up to like $4. $4. Make sure that we're not actually losing any money on this. We're up 2% right now. I'm going to chase this up even harder to 406 probably. $407, close enough. Yeah, 407. We want to chase it up again, 412. Yep, look at this. How do you make money? You take it from the market. You don't ask for it. I'm going to sell a, we need to, so I want to sell limit 427. Hurry up. 27, how many? 600 units. Shit, come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, there's 427. So now if it goes up to 427, we're going to take some more of that product off. If not, we're going to get stopped out at 414 for 3.25%. Don't forget to close all your extra orders as promptly as possible, especially when they're this close. That might have been a big mistake. But there you go, Tim. TKLF. How about we took some profits? Looks like we made a mistake there by taking it off where we did, but we made $156. It's just a game of zeros. That could be $1,500. That could be $15,000. It really depended on how much you put down. I only used, I think it was like $4,600 on that one. We try to keep it below $5,000 per go. Typically, if the market's messed up. If it's going really well, then we can push it up. And the question is, did we make the right choice, wrong choice? I did push that up a little bit tight. If you notice, remember it was 13. I said 12, so we might have got burned on the 12 too. It should have been 11 on the stop, just to be on this, I don't know. Yeah, just so you don't get shooken out of it, right? So now is it going to go further? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. We made profit. But we should think about this more. This is part of one of my problems. It's not being able to hit the iron when it's hot. So we are tightening. That was my mistake too. I put in the wrong order. And it filled like instantly. Damn it, you really got to make sure all the buttons are pushed in the right spots. Because it wouldn't have filled yet. Son of a... Man, you really got to make sure all the buttons are pushed in the right spots. Shit. And that's how easy it is to just give it all fucking back, man. Fuck. So that's like a $48 profit now instead. Well, we already lost some money before, so now we're still... ha ha ha. It's still... This is a really tough environment. I would sit the fuck out. Yeah, but look at that. Look, see how it likes to stop you out just because it sets that range in there? And really, the stop should be down here, 408. You know, I mean, give or take, if it breaks below that, then it's in trouble. And this might even still work out. Probably will. Look at how the pattern... It's still a flag, a nice big flag here. It's really only taken 1 minute to do this. Disappointing. Yes, not to say the least there. There's the 2-day move. There's that 1-day move that we missed. Kind of missed the entry here off the VWAP. What did we have? We had a 12. On the original was $4. Should have just kept that one. Look at how $4 would never even have been a problem yet. Now what I see is if we can take support here, yeah, so basically taking support here in this range, if you were, right? Let's see where it's coming from there, right? So take support in this range, and then where do we have to break out of to make a trade? It makes it tough, right? Damn it. I can't believe... There you go, Tim. The only thing moving today, and... Yeah. Patience, Tim. Patience. Oh, and there you go there. You know, why are you still holding, right? You know what I mean? Like, this is pulling... Yeah, see? I had to review all... you know, it's not as easy as it looks. Especially with this market environment. You know, where everything's kind of... It's kind of upticking a little bit. Or, I don't know what that means, but it's going up a bit like today. So yeah, it's tough to trade when the market's going up. It's tough to trade when the market's going down. It's sit on your hands more. So it seems like it's kind of like a trapping time of day. This one here that we were looking at in the morning, just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Once it touched the VWAP here, it just kind of ran right up. So I don't know if that's a trade. Volume definitely spiked up here. We had a definite increase in volume. So, again, for some reason, I'm watching these guys that they do a different thing. They do a little bit different than I do. They do more of a scalping thing. And it's really kind of making me want to trade more. One guy had like 73 trades or something. I'm like, whoa. And he made profit. They were doing it on the indices, but it's a different thing. I don't know, it's making me want to overtrade, and I don't know if I was thinking to myself, what makes what I do different? Because I take one setup and that's it. The more I hang around, that's like hanging around overnight. It makes me want to lose, and I give money back. So I tend to take the 1 or 2 setups, and if the other stuff goes, then oh well. Like at least, yeah, if I get my one setup, I really don't care. And I guess on the other hand, you're like, well, but you're missing opportunities, and if you're already here, you might as well try to take advantage of every single one of them. And it's like, well, every time you try and take advantage of a move, you put your capital at risk, and I feel like this is the wrong time of day. Where are you going to buy this? Where are you going to buy this? And then is it going to come around on you? So here, we're going to record it because is this the trap? Or is this the trade? Do you see, where do you take the trade? I don't know. You tell me, where do you think you should take the trade? Could draw some lines in here for you if you want, like just random ones. You know, I don't know. It can be wherever you want it to be. Before that candle, we were kind of working on a before that last candle, yeah, like something like that. We were working on something like that, give or take. If that helps. I've always said that it's never really, I don't know, I'm going to suggest that one. Actually, that one. Unless we break out of that, you know, there's too many tops, so I don't like it. So is this a trade? This is why we're recording this. Some people might not like watching it, but if you don't like watching this, then I don't know what to tell you, right? Because if you don't like watching this, then I think that's actually a big part of the big part of this job, eh? It's not just a, hey, look at it's going. Oh, hurry up, get on. Just, I don't know. You really got to pay attention because look at there's the failure of it. Beautiful. Look at that. Good thing we recorded that, eh? That minute just closed. See that? Perfect. Perfect. It's absolutely what we want to record here. Let me just get in on that one pattern for you. There's there. Awesome. Yeah, like I'm saying, I saw the TKLF, so I just had to run up and jump on it and put a trade on it as fast as I possibly could. 1.5% now. Set a stop there for break even. Why would you want to take anything less than the travel costs, the round trip commissions? Really? Just saying. Oh, there it is, done. Yeah, double checking the broker there. It is just a round trip there for commissions. And looks like we made the right choice there. That was a 3.4% drawdown candle right there. If it didn't do it, it wasn't going to. Right? Look at it on the tight trends. Look at this. So up and back. I guess our problem was that we didn't take the 1%. And now the other one is starting to go. Interesting. Well, if it goes, well, we got filled right there. We'll see how it happens now. Just make sure that we can... Well, sometimes you set the stop in all the right places. That's a song. I set my stop in all the right places. Now we're going to move it up to 25.05. Fuck me. That was a lucky call, man. 25.05. Yeah. Keep that on until it drops us right out of it right here. 10%. Perfect. Maybe it won't do it right now. I like showing the move there. Here's the 1 day for context. See the increase in volume? Is that enough for me to get kicked out of it? 11%. Where are we at? We should be at about 24.90, eh? To keep it safe. We're at 25.05. We're right at the edge there. Might want to reduce that just a bit. Ultimately, just moved it to 25 flat. I feel if you're below that, why would you take another $50 off the plate? So now we took set up a sell limit there at the top to take off take half the position off at the top there. Looks like she wants to do it. There's the 40. Come on, give me the sell. Give me the sell. Come on, I can't believe it went through there. We didn't get the fill. Gotta be shitting me. See that? Now we walked away from it. Ah, my gosh. 26.40 sell, and it didn't work, and we came all the way up to 26. Ah, you're that. See, liquidity 26.44, I think, yeah. So we came past it by 4 cents, but it didn't fill us. Isn't that? That's what it is, man. If you think you're going to be a ninja here and get every single price that you put out there, you're wrong. Dead wrong. Yeah, it's probably good to have the stop chased up there tight now, too. It's just, you know, if it's not going to, see, 1, 2. Playing price action now, momentum. Now we're pushing into it, so would you rethink it? Or would you just take the money off at the top here? Go, baby, get into 30 again. 40, sorry. 26, 35, 40, 65. We filled. Awesome. 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 Boom. 769 bucks on that one. And 65 cents. There you go. Boom. 14%. Excellent. Now if it comes back, we'll take the 10% off and be done. That'll make the whole thing a, you know, or, and well, look at that, or maybe not. We'll take 18% right now. Ooh, this is where it gets challenging. Yeah, definitely. This is where it gets challenging. Now we gotta, I don't know. What are you gonna do now? Oof, take a stop up into 26 flat instead of 25 flat. 26 flat instead of 25 flat. There it is. Yep. Another sell limit. Should you chop this up or should you... We can't get any targets on this, right? Because there's just no targets to be had. Here, I'll zoom out to the 1 year chart for you. There you go. Not much to see there. So now what? Is it gonna be one of those ones? It's up 65% now for the day. I don't want anybody to forget what this is. Robot cops. Beautiful. So I'm gonna chase that stop up probably again. Might take us here. Might take us out here. Remember, we're at 26. See, we're right in the middle of that, so there's really nothing to... Yeah, we're gonna get taken. Right there. Perfect. I was thinking we should have moved it up, but we'll see. Yeah, so with that first one at 769.65, and now this last one, that trailing stop up at 661, that leaves a grand total of $1,451.10 profit. Man, were we ever close to getting shaken out of that? Wow. You really got to respect your original risk. Yeah, I'm telling you, if I didn't respect that original risk down here, as well, I wouldn't have made half as much if I didn't average down into that a little to make my price better. So, wow, lo and behold, there it is. Yep. It's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. And if you want to watch some more of this, you need to like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment. We do this in real time every time. Yeah, you feel like a real hero when you, yeah, when you get it right, eh? When you don't, you feel pretty stupid. And look, it's probably not done yet. Okay, well, it seems to be the gift that wants to keep giving. I'm gonna go back to robot cop picture and go, yeah, robot cops for everyone. I think I said it a little earlier, but I mean, what happens when I just knock that over? Ah, it's beautiful. I guess when it has big machine guns on it, that's a different story, but yeah, how much is the payload that it can hold, right? That's awesome. So now what? Did we take support? Let's take a look at that now. Up, back down, taking support on top of what we've built. See their resistance? Just so happens to be this level here. Well, break, break, resistance, 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 break through the resistance, back down, holding support. So now what? Where's resistance? Right here at the tippity top. That's probably why we were wanting to take it off there at the top, wasn't it? Got a sixth sense about these things, don't you? Yeah, look at that. It barely went through it. I think I'm going to choose to sit on my hands. I think this is going to want to screw people. Let me know in the comments if this is the how you would do it, or if you think the way I do it's dumb. I don't know. I don't feel like I should take that risk. Although when we find these decision points, I gotta stop doing that too. We find these decision points. We're actually just basing our decisions upon risk. So it's not that bad, really, right? Realistically, we got 2.5% of risk there. So we've already made quite a bit off this ticker today. So you could call it playing with the house's money, whatever you want to call it. I don't like calling it like that, but is it worth the risk? I'm not going to take it. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:55. I think we have to mess around here a little bit longer until we get closer to 3 p.m. I think around 3 p.m. is better than 2 p.m. There it is, right? I want it to come back to VWAP, almost touch VWAP, hang around. We have an hour for it to hang around VWAP, and that's what I want it to do. And then in the afternoon, we'll let it push. Robot police for everyone. So the market had this funny rattle and shake here kind of thing at the end of the day. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's another time to like, share, subscribe. The bell's gonna ring here pretty shortly, and the stocks that we've been watching haven't been working. So I guess yeah, like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell. It's not what you trade, it's how you trade it, and we do this in real time every time. Let's roll through the tickers, even if it's for myself, just so you can see the trades. We did pretty well today. Yep. I like to see where we took the orders at, when the charts expanded. It's kind of interesting. Leave a comment if you if you think you could have done it better, or tell me how you would have done it better. Because when you're in it and on it, like I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. Yeah. I think it's time for the high fives. This video has been long enough. All right, until the next balance, everyone.